Hey, I'm Jade, and if you're new here, I'd love if you hit that subscribe button. This is a bit of a different video today. I thought I'd just quickly do a bit of a rundown on the Foo Fighters' newest member, drummer Josh Freese. So this Sunday, if you've been living under a rock, the Foo Fighters revealed their new drummer, Josh Freese, who will be taking over for the late Taylor Hawkins. They did it on their streaming event called Preparing Music for Concerts. If you haven't seen it, I'm not sure if you can still get the free version of the stream, but I think there will still be like a paid version now. The band played into like the rumors going around on who the next drummer was in the opening sketch, and even finally revealing Freese, who was already at the drum kit.
Guys, could we just I don't know, play a song?
Who had actually been linked to the band, and he had played with them at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concerts and everything. The video itself actually kind of shows that the Foo Fighters kind of found maybe their man, because he seems to be as much, if not more, of a ham than they are, kind of joking around and everything. And what was interesting is, while Freese was playing like the parts that we all know of songs we've, as fans of Foo Fighters, have listened to over and over again, there was definitely a different sound to his drumming, and he, I think, is one of the few drummers out there that might drum harder than Dave Grohl. He kind of gives his drums with all his might and has his own kind of sound, which is kind of cool going into the next phase, having someone that might bring something of theirs going forward. So I thought we'd just kind of learn a little bit about him. It's kind of funny, I'd come across his name last week when I was doing research for this past Tuesday's Turn It Up Tuesday, which was Fallen by Evanescence. Shameless plug. You can also actually check out, I did one on the Foo Fighters Wasting Light. If you haven't checked out, you can do so here. Freese actually started out quite young, and he started it as a top 40 cover band at Disneyland, of all places, from 85 to 88. It was in 89 he began playing with his own bands, including the Vandals, which he's still with to this day. That's his kind of longest standing band, and he's played with an insane amount of people, including Guns N' Roses, who he played with in the 90s, and actually wrote some things for the long gestated Chinese Democracy. But he left Guns N' Roses in 2000 to start A Perfect Circle, who he has since left. In the 90s, he also joined Devo, who were regrouping, and he actually, funnily enough, talk about A Perfect Circle, he learned to play drums on Devo's Freedom of Choice album. And he even said, actually I have it here, it's fun in that way that it's very metronomic, and the patterns are very deliberate and kind of nursery rhyme, that he told Spin in 2010 when they were interviewing him about the history of Devo. The 2000s, he played for the Nine Inch Nails when their drummer, Jerome Dillon, couldn't do it. He toured with them. He's also done his own solo work, including an EP, Destroy Earth as Soon as Possible, that he released under the name Princess. A couple songs from that made it onto his full-length album, The Notorious One Man Orgy, which was released under his own name. And in 2009, which was his last solo thing he released, was called Since 72, which he released via his website and independently. He toured with Weezer from 2009 to 2011. This was all at the same time that he was with Sting, the Vandals, and Devo. I don't know where he finds the time to schedule all this and do it all. Like, seriously, Freese, hook me up with your secret. I can barely handle doing two things at once. Like I said, the guy, just wrapping up, this is meant to be a quick video. You can go check him out, and interviews he's done, and Wikipedia and all that stuff. This is just a quick rundown. He also has played with Good Charlotte, Queens of the Stone Age, Sublime with Rome, The Offspring, Daughtry, and like and a whole lot others. Like, seriously, I don't know where he finds the time. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'd love if you subscribed. And also check out backlinebeat.com, where there's a whole bunch of other music-related content. Check out the concert galleries. That's where I'm most comfortable, is behind the camera, not here in front of it. So check out me being uncomfortable in front of the camera here on YouTube, and where I'm most comfortable over at Backline Beat, behind the camera. You can check out other videos popping up now. Anyways, thanks, and have yourself a good one.